here we are with Week 7 upon us for the college football season. It sure is crazy that it's already the 7th week of the season. Week 6 sure was crazy, but I did go 4-1 in my picks, even though I had a little screw up with the ones I posted. As one wasn't even a game, I did comment on it to change it. That puts me at 17-13 for the year. So that's getting better, and hopefully Week 7 I can do even better. But golly, Week 6 was crazy, especially for the top 10. And Week 7, there's a few good matchups. There's not a whole lot. But I picked 5 games, and I'm going to see how I can go. Maybe I can go 4-1 again. And we'll get started, or after I always thank you for watching. Enjoy comments and follows. So that being said, here we go. We're going to start out with the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets at the North Carolina Tar Heels. Georgia Tech is favored by 5.5. And they started out in Dublin, Ireland, looking good against Florida State. Little did we know how bad Florida State was, though. North Carolina basically has no defense. They can score some points, but they certainly cannot stop anybody. I'm going to definitely pick Georgia Tech to win this game and probably cover also, but we're going to go Georgia Tech for our first game. Second game, which is one of the better games of the week, is number 9 Ole Miss Rebels at number 13 LSU. Ole Miss got punched in the mouth by Kentucky, which was a surprise, but they bounced back and hammered South Carolina. I'm just not a believer in LSU. Maybe they might make me one this week, but I don't know. I just don't think LSU's got it. It's at LSU. I don't really know what time the game is. If it's a night game, I might have changed my pick, but I don't know. Ole Miss is favored by 2.5. I'm going to pick Ole Miss to beat LSU. The next game is, man, oh man, the surprise of the season, Vanderbilt Commodores with that major upset of Alabama. They're at the Kentucky Wildcats, who upset Ole Miss just a couple of weeks ago. And I don't know from week to week how Vandy's going to go. You don't know how week to week Kentucky's going to go. Kentucky is favored by 13.5. While I would not be surprised at all to see Vanderbilt win this game, I also wouldn't be surprised if Kentucky blew them out. But I'm going to pick Kentucky to beat Vanderbilt at home. The next game, which I would like to see this one, it's the 18th ranked Kansas State Wildcats at the Colorado Buffaloes. Kansas State is favored by 4.5. I just think Kansas State overall is a better team than Colorado. It'll probably be a good game, and Colorado will probably stay in there and fight the whole game, but I would expect Kansas State to walk out the winner, so I'm going to pick Kansas State. And you know what my last pick means? My last pick is the upset of the week, and I'm going out on a limb on this one. It's the number 4 ranked Penn State Nittany Lions at the USC Trojans. Penn State is favored by 4.5. USC just got embarrassed by Minnesota. Minnesota is horrible. That makes you kind of wonder how USC is. Penn State, of course they're undefeated, and I think they moved up to 4 this week, in the polls. But something about them, I just never even a big believer in them. Plus, it's at USC, and we'll see if Lincoln Riley can't rally the troops. Like I said, Penn State's favored by 4.5. I'm going to pick USC as overall winner in my upset of the week. So there they are. We'll see how this week's picks goes. Hopefully I'll do good again. And let's have another good week of college football.